What's up, guys? BTBS here. Welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft ModSauce. I have been rather busy planning and setting things up, and what I've come up with so far is this. It may not look very impressive right now, but what we have basically is the entrance, which is going to have a really cool door. We're going to have a uniform sort of thing around it. I might go with something that looks a little like this, but more industrial and maybe a little cleaner, depending. I'm not sure. I haven't decided on the aesthetic yet. But we're going to have various machines up here, and then as you notice, I have something marked out here. This is going to be our launch area. We're going to have 2 ships in there, and everything else is you're gonna have to wait and see, because I've got some ideas and I can't wait to actually implement it. But there's no point me trying to implement everything before I've actually built anything from the mod. So first off, I want to do this, and I wasted all of my coal, or charcoal I should say. In fact, why am I doing that? I have this down here. So I'm just going to feed that in there. I have no idea if this turns itself off. I assume it doesn't, since it ate all of my coal and everything. Yeah, this is going to be good. This is going to look awesome when it's done, hopefully. You guys know I'm terrible at building things. Oh yeah, just quickly, I wanted to... what the hell? Oh, that must be the noise that machine makes. I want to whack up a network tool for my AE network. This is basically the new way of interacting with it, so it gives you your overall used and stored power. It tells you how many of everything is on the network. It says it has a few KRF stored, but I don't actually have anywhere in there to store RF. It's called an energy cell or something like that, I think. Yeah, that's the one, energy cell. Fluix dust, Fluix crystals, quartz glass. I have no Fluix dust. There it is. Fluix dust is just a Fluix crystal. Fluix. I have some Fluix crystals. If I take a stack of those and grind them up in my sag mill, I don't know if that will double the output or not. It doesn't do it with everything, only with some things. Energy cell? Yeah, they are called energy cells, I thought so. Oh yeah, I made a bit of steel. I was in desperate need of steel because, believe it or not, this mod, what was it called? Galacticraft uses a ridiculous amount of steel and aluminium. I don't have that much aluminium right now, but I'm working on it. Also, look, I stuck my my map out here just because I didn't want to have it on me or in my bag the whole time, and I wanted to have it somewhere where I would notice it if I needed it. And I think that's a pretty noticeable area to put it, so I think it's a good idea to leave it there. I'd rather not use that. I'd rather use the cheap stuff. There we go. And if I can make 8 of them, I can... So basically these are the batteries in the mod, and all you have to do is stick them down pretty much anywhere, and then it's now connected to the system, and it shows how much RF I can now store of 416k. And if I take that away, you'll see that I can store 16k. Some of these blocks must have a small amount of power storage, and you see it actually changes colour as well. What I want to do is make a dense energy cell, which is 8 energy cells combined together with a calculation processor, and then that is 8 of them at once, so I can now store 3.22 million RF. And it's not the best tool for me right now, but it is still useful. I have no idea where to put it either. Can I put it up there? Like, is that... No, didn't think so. Well, I'm sure I've got somewhere behind I can put it, because I have a bunch of... I say a bunch. I've got some free space behind here. So, all I need to do is find... There you go, that'll do. If I put it there, it should be connected to the network. There we go. And it'll just... it'll instantly generate as much power as it can by taking the energy from the energy acceptor and storing it in itself. And yeah, it's full. Yeah, see, we only need 159.34 RF a tick, and we're generating just a little bit more than that all the time. It's going down slowly, and eventually it'll just stabilize. There we go. So we no longer craft more energy than we need, and yeah, it's a nice little way of just ensuring that you always have some power. So if I, say, did a lot of processing, which, to be fair, I did earlier, as you can notice, this is still only half full because I don't have an active power generation system. My power generation system is still just those. So yeah, because I don't have an active power generation system, it's always nice to have big power buffers so that I can do all this ridiculous stuff where I run around and, you know, craft a fucking 100,000 things and stuff like that, and not have to worry about running out of stuff, running out of power. So, we are going to need to craft some things, and if we go Galactic Craft Core, because that's the mod we're playing around with, we need to make a compressor, which is fairly simple. We might as well make another anvil because I'll probably end up making more than one compressor. We need to make a compressor, and then we need to make... and then you use the compressor to make the electric compressor, which I think is the one that can just be straight powered by RF. What else do we have? Oxygen storage, energy storage, electric furnace, which I think is just a furnace, so it's really not even worth using. So we have the compressor, which is what really matters. We would help if we had a way of actually accessing power down here, but for now I'll stick that up there, do that. Ah, that one does not take power from that side. Feels wrong physically breaking a machine like that. Oh yeah, the compressor doesn't take power at all. I forgot about that. The compressor has its own internal coal slot, or fuel slot I should say. So we give it some fuel, and we are going to need to make got a lot of different plates. So there's copper, tin, aluminium, steel, bronze and iron. And depending on what we want to make, we're going to need various different ones. So let's say we want to make the unique crafting table, which is the NASA workbench. I'm just looking for it. There it is, the clusterfuck of eye-gouging spikes. We're going to need 4 compressed steel. Each one takes 2 steel to make. Damn, I hate inefficiency. Even though I am one of those people who will say he hates inefficiency, but then just be completely inefficient half the time. So it takes a while to cook stuff up as well, which is very annoying. Clong, clong. And that's 1 plate. So getting the electric compressor really is a good idea, actually. What do we need for that? 4 steel, bronze plate. Okay, we just need some bronze. Bronze. We almost have 4 plates. Yeah, the thing about this, there's no way of speeding these up as far as I can tell, which is definitely a big shame. Because while I may not be all that, while I may not care all that much about efficiency, speed is the thing I care most about, and everything needs to be as fast as possible to keep me happy. No, that's the normal compressor. Yeah, there we go. Electric compressor. Oh god, I've got hiccups again. Oh. So my problem is I get so excited. That one will connect. No, that's an item pipe connecting to it. I have no idea where the thing's power inlet is. I'm guessing the power inlet is the green thing on the side. I keep forgetting you have to break these damn things. So we do that. Feed it in there. And we put this back onto generating. And then we feed this steel. And I believe this is also more efficient with its steel usage as well. Right, that's not generating RF fast enough. It will be very shortly. Now it's generating more RF. So now we get 2 plates for 2 steel. Much better conversion rate as well. I'm going to need some aluminium. I'm going to need some copper and some tin. I'm basically just going to need to leave these running for a while, which sucks. So let's take a look. NASA workbench, we need 4 of those, couple of levers. That's actually very doable. In fact, I believe we have everything we need to do that. That's how doable it is. The wafer didn't go in. There it is. And the other steel didn't go in. Weird. There's the NASA workbench. And this is the main crafting thing for this entire mod. And it's also a really cool item as well. Look at it. You can see why I nicknamed this thing the clusterfuck of eye gouging spikes. Because it just totally is exactly that. And you put all your ingredients in the right place, and you can add storage and a whole bunch of awesome stuff. So let's actually take a look at building a rocket, I suppose, because that's what the next part is, a tier 1 rocket. So we need rocket fins, we need a tier 1 rocket engine, nose cones, and 8 heavy duty plates. The heavy duty plates require 2 compressed steel, 2 compressed aluminium, 2 compressed bronze to get 1 plate. Or you can do it in the electric compressor and get 2 plates. So bronze, aluminium and steel. Well, I am going to need more bronze. So I'll just do this quickly. Now I'm at 10? Really? Oh damn. I have like a load of iron, but that's about it. That's about the only metal resource that I just have a load of. And quite a lot of steel now as well, to be fair. You guys might have noticed that occasionally when I am running these 4 machines, all the various calculations does actually slow me down a little bit. I do get a bit of lag out of it, but you know, I only use those things very briefly when I absolutely have to. So, bronze, take a stack of that. Sounds like the old clang is finished. So if I put the bronze in there, and then I'm going to need aluminium. See why I say you should probably make more than 1 of these things? What's the recipe for this again? Steel, bronze, advanced wafer. I could always build another one. There should be another wafer in here. Compressor! Oxygen compressor, oxygen decompressor. Oh yeah, I remember that. The oxygen mechanics. Those things are fucking evil. What happened to the other advanced wafer? Oh, yeah. We used one of the advanced wafers to make this, didn't we? So we need more advanced wafers, which is this. In here. with that. That will give us one advanced wafer. So let's... What the fuck am I doing? Putting them in the wrong bloody place, that's what. That, and I need more of those. I do like how the stuff knows where it should go in the machine, so when you start crafting it, it just, when you start shift clicking it in, sorry, it just goes pretty much where it needs to go. So, electric compressor, we're going to need an anvil. And then 2 aluminium wire as well. God, I'm so bad. Originally I was going to run an applied energistics crafting terminal down here before this episode, but then I thought about starting to record an episode, and that made me so happy I had to start recording an episode. I have a very ADD brain sometimes, and it's just like, you know, so I'm just gonna have to go and do this. Ooh, shiny! Or, you know, stuff like that. I just get distracted so simply, and then I try and explain that I get distracted simply, and I start talking shite. I see. One of these coal generators is not enough to produce enough energy, so Galacticraft, not Galacticraft. Sorry, I don't know what I'm currently thinking about, but it just keeps throwing me off and confusing me. So, coal generator, compressor. Is there no like petrol generator or anything like that? Terraformer, cryogenic chamber, launch controller. It's a Mars machine. I have no idea what that means. Gas liquefier, methane synthesizer, water electrolyzer. Wow, 1500 RF. Oh, it's a second. Why would you display your RF amounts in per second? Creeper egg. Okay, whatever. Oh, I see. You use... Oh, there's cargo rockets, so that you can send only cargo to other planets. And you don't have to worry about other stuff. I think I might just have to make another coal compressor, coal generator, just so I have enough power for now. Although I know that you can power these things with RF. I just don't know how. This requires some study. Let me make a leadstone energy cell, just really quick. Yeah, I thought so. That's just the frame. It does have one more step to it. Whatever, I'll just make it into a hardened, I guess. If I put that there and set that side as an output, no, the aluminium wire won't connect to it either. That one's finished. That one's finished. That one's still going. Get some more charcoal to feed you. They must have just taken away the ability to power these things through that, which really sucks, because I've got a lot of really cool things I can do, but I'd never really used the aluminium wire because it's not very good. Like, that is definitely the side of it that takes power, but it's not taking power, and these won't connect to that, and these won't connect to that. So I'm going to have to actually just use... Oops. Apparently I screwed the pooch there. Did I not just build a second one of these? I did. Almost build a second one of these. My god, I really hope NASA isn't this unprepared for all the problems it might face. What's that? Oh, it's just a monster spawner with an ender mini. It's not as see-through as the other monster spawners. Like, every other monster spawner is really see-through. That is not. Strange. Coal generator. Let's just knock one of these up quickly. There we go. Oh, must stop walking into those things. Not good for my posture. And if I stick one of them up there, feed that some coal, and then as soon as it starts actually producing, when it's more useful, like, I can't even just power the electric compressor directly with this hardened energy cell. Like, that would be really useful. Really damn useful. Right, that thing's producing at full speed. Now they'll both produce. Right, put that right there and then have it output on that side. Cut that off. Nothing. Maybe I could use the battery slot, because this is a battery. So let's see. Nope. Let's check the Galacticraft and see what batteries they have available. That's a booster, they're oxygen canisters. Yeah, because the only batteries I know of in here are these shitty 9,000 RF batteries. They also have an infinite battery, an infinite oxygen supply. But that's just teasing me, since I can't make those. That's just like, hey, guess what? Fuck you! Right. So let's put that away and that away. And now we have a good amount of all these compressed. We need to make some heavy dirt here. 2 steel, 2 aluminium, 2 bronze. So steel, aluminium, and bronze. Shouldn't be too bad doing this. And then that, and what this gets us 2, right? Yes. And let's take a quick look at these heavy duty plates. So we use these for tier 1 boosters. The electrical arc furnace, I have no idea what that's used for. Used as a faster alternative to both traditional coal and electric furnaces. So it's a super fast furnace from this mod, basically. We need it for the tier 1 rocket engines. For that we also need tin canisters, that's not too bad. Oxygen vents, compressed steel and compressed tin. We're definitely needing more steel here. I did say at the start that we're going to need a lot of steel to make this work. We got 10 heavy-duty oxygen plates. Heavy-duty plates. And the rocket alone is going to take 8 there, another 3, another 12, so 23, and another 4, so 27, and some other stuff. So wow, do we need a lot of these just to make a single rocket. We're also going to need rocket launch pads. Jesus Christ, that's expensive. Wow. And I'm going to need a few of these anyway, so let's just do that. I don't know why I took the iron out. I'm not going to be using the blocks of iron in there. So, that's some more steel being made. We're also going to need more aluminium and brass. Bronze, not brass. Honestly, cannot remember the difference between them, but yeah. I'm not a metallurgist or anything, so don't be surprised that I can't occasionally remember the difference between certain things that I've never actually handled in real life. Rocket launch pad. Now you may think, oh, that gets you 9. That's actually quite an efficient recipe. No, because the rocket launch pad is not just a single piece. You need 9 of them, and it forms into this. This is the rocket launch pad. What else do we have? A buggy fueling pad. So we are gonna need more compressed iron. So I might as well just take a stack and compress it, because why not? We're still making the compressed steel. We're going to need more bronze and aluminium and steel. Bronze. So we only have 2 stacks of bronze available as it is. That's bad. We need a better bronze source. And aluminium. I cannot type tonight. There we go. So I'm going to get these all crafted up. Oh my god, 27 minutes already. I was not expecting to spend the entire episode messing around with this. I am kind of surprised, actually. Like, I was not expecting to be spending the entire episode just playing around with machines. So I'll tell you what, let's, while this stuff is just crafting away anyway, 33, let's just fill these up, because right now I really don't care how much charcoal something takes, because I have a functionally infinite amount. Let's see, there's other machines that we are going to need to play around with, one being the oxygen collector, which is going to require aluminium, steel and tin, lots and lots of tin, steel and wafers, god damn, and then a tin canister, which is tin, compressed steel, and an oxygen vent. Wow. This is getting expensive. You know what I'm going to do here, guys? I'm actually going to end this episode about a minute short. So thanks for watching. I'm going to get a whole bunch of just meaningless crafting done during the break between last episode and this next one. So, with this episode and the next one. So yes, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time. Peace out.